One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I'll tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Devers now. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run scores, it's a two-run game. Here now the Red Sox DH. Brooks lead. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets 2 on to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Marcelo Meyer will hit next. Man at second. Base hit into right center. Clark rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Out to short. In time to Devers. 1 pitch and 1 out. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. And the inning is over. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Rafaela. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Wallner coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Matt Wallner. That to right. Lamb has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Runner at second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A two-run blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And there's a base hit to the left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo, 1 for 2. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Cousins, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In time to Devers. That's the 3rd out. And now here is Charlie Lamb. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly
on the ground, a short could be 2. He flips it to second in time. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. 1 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. So a man at first. Rafael Devers up to hit. The Bo Sox down to their final strike. And Devers hits that one. And that'll do it. The Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this. Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Traffic on the bases with one already in as we play game one of this 4-game series.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Yanquiel Fernandez up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Charlie Lamb at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. Right side. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under it. 2 away. Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Find the ball, find the ball,
Base
find the
hit,
ball.
1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 5-0.
Ball, down.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 21st of the year, and they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And next up for the Tigers, Taylor Ward. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ball.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner around second. Okamoto around third. He will score, and it's 15-1. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and he popped it up. McGonigal. 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Anthony Santander. Fought off foul. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Lamb in the box, lays off for ball 1. Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 down. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 1 strike away. Ripped to right. And that's a base hit. Lee around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. In the dirt. And he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play. Here's Riley Green.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Out there to center. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Racked up 5 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb hit for the 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 22nd homer of the year. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Okamoto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Lamb digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down. So digging in, Kevin McGonigal. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are two gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And now the 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Tigers holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounds one to short. The flip. Here's one. To first down in time. Great effort there.
For the Tigers,
Dylan Smith taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 66, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 51, also getting ready. So the tying run at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line to right, base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-3. Charlie Lamb digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Sal Frelick up now for the Tigers. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Now here's the Detroit catcher. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. Around second, on his way to third. Tries to get back, and he's out. Way too big of a turn, and that's a big-time mistake. So up next, Kevin McGonigal. 0-2 now. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Tigers win it in 12. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. That's a laser base hit.
Pick it up.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared it. Get back.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Sal Frelick up now for the Tigers. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And there's 1 away. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Riley Green. High fly ball right field. Lamb in position. That is the inning. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Ivan Herrera up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only
lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
All right, get it back there. Good job.
another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Fitzgerald stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he swings through that one. Makes a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Lamb matched a homer in his last game. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Runner at first with 2 away. How you lead will hit next. Line drive, base hit right field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. Safe, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. Now here is Charlie Lamb. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one.
Inside,
maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That's to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
You saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Well struck right field, raging back towards the wall. Just missed it. Clearly. So 2 down. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Fitzgerald under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb played pretty well in this win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 down. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's Riley Green. And now it's 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. So Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
1 down. Here's the second baseman. How you lead. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Now it's the right fielder. And a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's outside. Full count now. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time. 2 outs. Bases full. Yanquiel Fernandez now at the plate. Base hit. 1 run is in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Bang, bang. Back here in Detroit. Bottom 4. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb under it. And there's 1 down. 1 down. And now the right fielder. Fly ball down the line. And it slices foul, but it had the distance. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, but chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. In the air, right field. Should have this one. And that'll do it. All loaded up. Now it's the right fielder. The 0-1. That one out to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Luken Baker digs in now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On its way, and it bangs off the foul pole. That's a grand slam. It's his 6th home run of the season. One down. And up next for Detroit, Taylor Ward. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball. That's inside.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip.
No, he's down.
So 2 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an incredible. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Christian Encarnacion Strand stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Lamb gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Lamb digging in, big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in.
That's inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now 3-2. Webb, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you
check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Now back to second, and they're keeping him close.
He's in there, safe.
And that's disengagement number 2. Runner leads away at second. Lined into right. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's Judge now. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones moving under this one. And there's 1 away. So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 1 away. Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Carlos Correa. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now so a man at first. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. And a big swing and a miss. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. And that is out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Now an 0-2 from Free. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And the runner holds. Now all even up. That's to 3rd. Encarnacion Strand. Over to 2nd. A sensational double play. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Francisco Alvarez stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him. Out number 3. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Christian Encarnacion Strand digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Lamb on the move, heading back.
Foul ball.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And a base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here in Cleveland, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Up next,
Now the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That to right. That's out number 2. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. On the ground, right side.
Hard 90.
Sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So 2 down. Francisco Alvarez stepping in now for the Yankees. Morejon is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit, 4th in the AL in RBIs.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the go to the right side. They get 1. The tag. See? And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Nice curveball for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the 2nd, Jonathan Ornelas stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Lamb gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. That one
Ball
just
three.
misses. Ball 3.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball. That one fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Good job to fight that one off. Left field, way back there.
Go hard, go dig.
And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. In there. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. That's in for a strike. Nice grab.
Find the ball,
Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice. And the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Encarnacion Strand zips it across, and that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb did well despite the loss.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb is ready to go. Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Goes down looking. Now he's challenging the called strike. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 15 on the year.
Number 13.
Lamb, an all-star a season ago, 22 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings and misses, and that's 4 strikeouts.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
Lamb stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boob. Keep the pressure on.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. 2 on, 2 outs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0. Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a payoff pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So a runner at 3rd, 2 outs. Lamb will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Laser to the gap, should score the run. In to score from 3rd. It's 9-5. And in at 2nd with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lamb around 3rd. He will score. It's 9-6.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 away. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. So a man at first. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. The 1-1. This one popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So up next, Charlie Lamb. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Cheng sends it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Tag, got him. Back here in Cleveland, and stepping in for the Mariners, Sung-Chae Cheng. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb settles under this one, takes it in for the out. So now here's the DH, Noel V. Marte. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down. One down, and now here is Deshaun Kersey Jr. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball to the right side.
Get out.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Tyler Fitzgerald. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 4, 2 aboard. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. One down. Now it's going to be MLB Marte. And that one hammered. That's back there. But it bounces off his glove. Round second, digging for third. Safe. He beats it.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting.
Now the left fielder, Deshaun Kersey Jr. Two on, 1 out. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer. And the batter now, Sung-Chae Chang. Here's a 1-2. And base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air, right field. Acuna on his way over, and that'll do it. Nothing doing. Back to the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb under it, and there's 2 down. Lamb stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that quickly, 2 away. So digging in, MLB Marte. Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So they hold the runner at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The 0-1. Young. Off balance speed. There's 1. Double play. And we have more free baseball. Go ahead run on base. Sung-Chae Chang getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His second of the year. 3-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have two of the game's best.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Go ahead run on base. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now it's the shortstop. Out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and
way inside. And there's a foul ball. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Back now at Progressive Field. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. He's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Lamb in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have.
Big snap center field. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 on, 2 outs. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. The 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good job at damage. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Morejon is just 1 strike away. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a ho-hum game for them, singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here's the 0-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 down. So 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the 0-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Over to first,
he's
safe.
safe.
Quick toss to first.
No, he's
Lamb
safe.
dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Back now at Oriole Park. Out of the 4th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ripped to right. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Lamb drops steps, heads back on it. And that is that. Nothing doing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Movement in the bullpen, Joe Jimenez. A right-hander with big strikeout stuff. He's getting it fired up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. 1 down. Austin Riley at the plate. 1-2 here. Right side. Out number 2. And here is Sal Stewart. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And, boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And, man,
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. One run across. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-2. One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Well struck left field. Dives and makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Two down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Just missed it. First and second, one out. Charlie Lamb digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Langford settles under it. 2 down. And now Justin Landry. One strike away. Out to short, Crawford. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Charlie Lamb is ready to go. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And a base hit.
Pick it up.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh.
Outside
That's
low.
low.
Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kyle Mansardo.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. The relay to the plate. The tag out. But they do get a run. And it's fouled away.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. That one the other way. And foul ball. Comes up empty. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Go ahead run on base. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2-2 now. And a base hit. To third. And he's out easily. One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And he'll one. Well struck right field. Carrying well. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, going for 3. The relay. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall. And now it's Mark Vientos. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Runner from third, in to score. And they lead by 2. Throws to second, in there. He's safe. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. Abreu, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strike. So 2 down. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it. And there's one down. First pitch swinging. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, inning over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. In the air, right field. Two down. Lamb steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. And a swing and a miss. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 8th, Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Lamb digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
So two down. Dylan Cruz will hit next. The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls one off. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit. Throws to second. Safe at second. He swims around the tag. Wow.
What a gut punch for the defense, Boog. The ball comes in on time. You think you've got him dead to rights, and then he just kind of slips by you, and he's safe. Great base running right there.
On a line. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag saved. He scores on the swim move. And it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there for strike 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish. First and second. No outs. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Nick Lofton. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running. Man at first with 1 gone. And into the box for Baltimore, Mark Vientos. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb, known for his late inning heroics. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cade Povich, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Kyle Mansardo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
Two one now. And that one is lifted in the air. Lofton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Orioles an out away. Samuel Vassallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score easily, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run.
Back to the top of the order. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kent Mack. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they? Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Base hit, left center field.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Guardians looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Make the turn, make the turn.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And
Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save.
well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left. The throw to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And one away in the top of the third. Next to hit, Kyle Mansardo. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And, boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. All set for the start of the inning. Charlie Lamb steps in, leading the league in WAR. And that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Just missed. Outside low. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 44, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. On the ground to short, Campos. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Liam Hicks up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb settles under it, and that is the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Darryl Hernandez. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third. Tie game here in the 8th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Known for his late inning heroics. Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Astros, Pablo Campos. Here's your 1. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And it is gone.
Really good.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tim Tawa digs in now. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. In with a 1-out triple as that puts the tying run at third. On to the bottom of the 10th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Zach DeZenzo. And at second. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. Jacob Young up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball popped in the air. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Line drive. One down. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that'll do it. So 2 down, and next to hit for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field, Lamb under it, and the inning is over. On to the 4th. No outs. Runners at first and third. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. So next up for Houston, Jacob Young. Base knock right field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Jacob Young up next for the Astros. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. So 2 down. Now the third baseman. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up in a game apiece. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. And it's fouled away. The Guardians could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Just missed it. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Great job right there. You scored on
Dominant
the half side.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs.
Quick move to first. Back in
He's in there, he's
save,
safe.
really close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
Runner on the go.
Uh-huh.
Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. The Guardians looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Way inside, gets away. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the
Ball
catcher.
two.
And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that
Outside.
just misses. No outs, runner over at third. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Milt Peterson. Here's the 2-2. And he boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jacob Young. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. Astros man at first, and next to hit for Houston, Geraldo Garcia. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And a foul ball. Lamb, a former All-Star, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. And they'll do it again. In the air, right field. Garcia should have this one. And that is that. Guardians. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Pablo Campos. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Win in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike. And
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Geraldo Garcia up next for the Astros. Sobrowski is just one strike away. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. First and second, 2 outs. Campos getting ready to hit. Walters trying to send this to extra innings. Lined into right, and that's the 3rd out. So runner at second, 2 down. Ji-hwan Bae up next for the Astros. The winning run on second base. Ramirez sends it to first, and the lefty reliever. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Sliced hard but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one to
Beat
first.
it out, beat it out.
Takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pablo Campos up next for the Astros. The Astros down to their final strike. Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb with an okay game in the win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ground ball right
Come on,
side.
get there, get there.
Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. So 2 down. Joel Pozo digs in now. The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Base hit! Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jeremy Pena. Golden opportunity right here.
Pull, that's
Oh,
inside.
he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
On the ground, Perdomo gets it to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. There's a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Aldegari, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Machado getting loose as well. That one off the mark.
Down.
And 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a
That's
called
outside.
third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Man at second. Almost
Oh.
got him. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Oh, that's foul.
And foul ball. The 2-1. And he swings through that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. That one not close, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing, and he popped it up. Done. Moving under this one. And that is that. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a stop. On the money. Nice play. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the day.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention.
Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. In the air, right field, Lamb. In position. And there's one down. Now a chance for Oliver Dunn. Here's your 1. That one is absolutely belted. Valera ranging back, and that's going to bang against the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. Tag. Got it. And hits the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. That one ripped. 2 away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Hit hard. Good job.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Now a pop-up on the infield. Shanuel. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 down. Down the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And that is that. Angels. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 down. Digging in, Charlie Lamb.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. James MacArthur, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Machado also getting ready. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one found hard the other way. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Fitzgerald in the box, lays off for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Lamb locks in. He's a threat to end it with 1 swing. Pitcher knows it, so does everybody else.
Yeah, you just got to stay disciplined right here. That mistake pitch might only show up once in this at-bat, and it's got to be punished.
And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the winning run is now in scoring position. swings and keeps it on the infield. In the dirt, great pick, got him. What a... New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Miguel Machado.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Justin Brule, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run. And the Guardians walk it off and win it 4-3. Charlie Lamb. One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Makes the catch for the second out. So 2 down. And next for the Angels, Dakota Jordan. In the air, right side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. And they cut the lead to 2. Relay throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's here in Cleveland. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Into left center for a base hit. The throw in. Swims around the tag, and he's safe at second.
Not every runner can pull off a move like this, Boog. You have to have terrific coordination and awareness to do it effectively. And even then, it just might not work. But it all came together for him right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
In for a strike, and the count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Johnson getting ready to go. Machado getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 1. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's in.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Shrek on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
All right, you're here.
And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Spencer Torkelson.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, right field. Way back there.
No,
And a
that's
foul
back.
ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And that'll do it. And Dakota Jordan, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, right field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way,
That's the ball.
somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well despite the loss.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb with. And stepping in for the Rays, Vinny Pasquantino. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 4th in the AL in RBIs. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitches low.
Nope.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just.
Rocker checks the runner. Lamb back on a dive. Rocker was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely. That one fouled off. Okamoto, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Not in time, he legs it out. Out towards right center field. Nelson on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. New inning getting started, and now the catcher for the Rays, number 70. Well struck, right field. Back there. Out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Full extension, makes the catch. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special.
First and second, 2 outs. Nelson will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 run. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. They get the force, and that ends the inning. Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So 2 in scoring position, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Golden opportunity right here. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Grounded to third, could be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head, and the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. Now the second run is in, and they're up by 4. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. So 2 down, Lonnie Nelson next to hit for the Rays.
Nelson.
Morejon is just 1 strike away to the right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb did a good job in the win. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down, and now Charlie Lamb. Foul ball there. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately.
Ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's outside.
High fly ball, right field. Should have this one. And there are 2 outs. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Ball 1.
All loaded up here in the 2nd game of the series. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And the inning is. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning. 1 down. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Lifted in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. First pitch swinging. Hit on the ground to short. Williams handles, throws to first. Inning over on the ground. And now here is Carson Williams. This could end it. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout. Lamb had a game to forget.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And that is that. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Popped up. Williamson has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Out number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill. In the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here in Cleveland, to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying out of here. His 9th homer of the year. Hard hit, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fouled off down the right side. Man at second. That one ripped but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Tyler O'Neill. High fly ball, right field. Lamb in position. And there's 1 down. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yo 1. On the ground, Williamson to first, and he's out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb settles under it, and that'll do it. So they're all loaded up.
Could use a ground ball
Catcher
here.
side.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. And now the right fielder, Lonnie Nelson. Out towards right center field, Lamb. On the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Rays, Dylan Dingler. The 1-1. And there's a base hit to right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
What a stop, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So up next, Charlie Lamb. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Out towards right center field. Carter takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, number 70. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Lamb swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Popped up first base side. Pasquantino under it. 2 away. Go ahead run on base, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He shoots one out to right. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Vinny Pasquantino. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags it 2nd. Throw into 3rd. There's the tag. They get it. And that's the inning. In the air, right side. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Coming around third is Torkelson. The run scores from second. It's a two-run single. So two down. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the finale and earn a split of this four-game series. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb is ready. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Leading off, Won Young Koo. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one down. Two outs, two in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
Got it,
Nicely
setting
done
out.
for the out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Misses the sweeper. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Todd Corona. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb in position. And a quick out, number one. One out, runner at second. Joey Ortiz next up for the Blue Jays. Man at second. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! His 27th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. And now it's 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Base hit into the outfield. All loaded up. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Oh, and this one gets away.
Get out, get out, get out.
Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. Back here at Rogers Center, last chance for the home team. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Lamb going back, grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, runner at first. And now Blake Mitchell. Sobrowski is just 1 strike away. In the air on the infield, Bazana. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with some solid production in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Okamoto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
High fly ball right field. Cowser under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard with 1 out. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Lead runner moves up to third, but no movement from the runner at first. Quick toss to first. Lamb dives back in safely.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
The 1-2 in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Man at first, one away. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. The throw into second.
Oh, he beat it.
Throw
He beat it.
pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Guardians with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field. And that's a base hit as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Golden opportunity right here. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Pitch gets away. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Guardians looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit on the ground, might be 2.
Hold up right here.
Here's Ortiz for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. In there at the knees for a strike. And this one gets away. In there safely. It's 2-0.
Might need to break out the laser timing. That was amazing speed coming down the line to score. Tremendous effort to come home on a ball in the dirt that was still pretty close.
And there's 2 away. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Colton Cowser. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Here comes the manager. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 2.
Wilkie.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Throw to
No, he
second.
did it, he
Save.
did.
Man at second.
You know,
Up,
these
ball.
Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking for the K. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Ball
The
one.
only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chase Lee preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Wells.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Leaping. And he brought it back. Here's the left fielder, Todd Corona. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down. Johnny Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Action in the pen down there. Mason Fluhart, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. What a stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
You're out.
1 out, man at first. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Got it. 2 out. Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb did a good job in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
So up next, Charlie Lamb, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Tap foul at the plate.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Out towards right center field. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
Let's go. Come on.
No outs. Runner on second. Hit in the air, center field. Moving under this one. 1 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2. Lamb, a former All-Star, 22 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. Cowser should have this one, and that is that. They strike for 3 runs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
No, inside.
Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play. Down the number 2 hitter, Johnny Gonzalez. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Oh, nice play to first. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.